Define racism.
It's a big one. So to me, in my mind, when I think of racism, I think of a being that is, it's kind of based off obsession, in my mind, and passion towards hating something, and hating a race, like hating another group for X, Y, Z reason. And like that's like the textbook definition of what I think it is. But I think my thing is, now that we're talking about racism, now the definition's out of the way, it's the fact that it's so prevalent and it's very uncomforting. It seemed like, when I think back to like the original days, like the segregation and having different bathrooms and different classrooms and different all this shit, to now, like it seemed like we overcame a big hump, okay, which is great, stopped the segregation, brought everybody together, and then we were good for a while. And then we get into like the 2010s to the 2020s, and everybody was like, fuck you guys for not being this color or that color, or looking like this or looking like that. And to me, racism doesn't even always have to be race. It could be, there could be somebody down the street that looks at me and says, you have glasses I fucking hate. Like, just not, trying to, keyboard guys, you stop. Don't type it. Don't type that. But I think my problem is it's very prevalent. It's very uncomfortable. Because I often hear people say, and this always comes from, not to get political, but this comes from the left side. They're like, we want everybody to come together and stop being racist.
Right.
Stop pushing people out because they don't like something.
So my question to you, in the last 10 years, do you think that America has become more racist or less?
More. And if you go through like Instagram Reels, right, for example, or TikTok or whatever, there are so many heinous videos out there, pictures, content. Like I saw a reel from this page that does like abandoned tours and shit. He just came up on my For You on Reels, and he's like, he has the intro and it looks like a legit video, right? But you go into the first slide and there's a fucking N-word on the building and a bunch of other symbols and stuff. I don't want to name them because, whatever. But I was just like, this is supposed to be a random video. Why are we incorporating racism into our day-to-day? Why is it so prevalent for somebody just to whip out the N-word?
Yeah.
Or any kind of racial slur, for that matter.
So do you think that black people can be racist?
I think anybody can be racist. Anybody. It doesn't matter what color you are. I could be racist. You could be racist. That guy that just walked by could be racist. We don't know.
Right.
I think it's all on what's in here. It's based off of what's in here and what's in here. So if you are brought up with the beliefs to not like a race or feel a certain way and push it off and push them out, like if you are looking to date somebody, or you're looking to make friends, or you're looking to do this, if you do not befriend somebody or ask somebody out because of their color, you're a fucking bitch. You're a fucking bitch.
Talk to him.
Like, because there's no fucking way you could say, oh, this is not my type, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But if their personality is what lines up with yours, but the physical doesn't,
just the skin, right?
It's just fucking skin. You don't date somebody because they're Asian or they're white or they're black. You date somebody for what's fucking inside. I hear so many guys saying like, "Oh, I got this badass like Asian girl."
It's very short-minded.
Like, yeah,
people like that.
Like, yeah, you're thinking with the wrong fucking head.
Narrow-minded. It's like
small-minded people.
If you just like dark-skinned men 24/7 and all you do is want dark-skinned men, you're putting yourself in a box.
And you are sectioning yourself off away from the people that could actually be really good for you. Because like I've dated around races, right? I've dated some black girls, dated white girls, dated Hispanic descents and stuff. And I'll tell you what, white girls fucking suck. Sorry. You guys suck. And that's like, hello? Yeah. Like,
But not all white girls, right?
Not all of them. No,
You know, we don't want
I
to be
know a lot of.
contradictory
I
because of the
know.
fact, you know, we don't want to judge no one on race.
I will
But
say
I
because
understand what you mean. You've been around a lot of white girls.
Mhm.
Like, that's your main people you've been around, or like you're dating? Like, as a man, you're a man. You know, as a man, have you been in more like what makes you say that about white girls? Like, so far the ones you met.
so the ones that I've dated um, seem to actually the I've the, it's crazy because like the black girls that I've dated never really did me dirt like that. It just was bad timing, bad situation, just didn't work out. But like the white women that I've dated, like I had a girl like break into my house,
What?
or not like she tried to like sneak into my house, like
Yeah.
she snuck alcohol in my fridge, like
Oh my.
she would like
But do you
abuse
think
me
that's
like
because she's
mentally.
white, or do you just think it's a human flaw?
I think it's a human flaw
Yeah.
because I think again everybody has that capability to be a certain way.
Yeah.
You can be just as good as you are bad,
Mm.
and it's all in. And again, it's all in the heart,
Mm.
and it's how do you treat people?
Mm.
Like women that are with dudes right now and dudes that are with women. This is a question for you. I want you to sit back. Well, not really a question, more of a statement.
Mm.
Pause this video right now and think about your last conversation, your last interaction with your partner, and think about how can I do better with this?
Mm.
Because I think the what's really going to fix marriage problems and what's going to fix relationship problems is communication and the ability to say, "Hey, I fucked up. I'm sorry, and I own this, and this is what I did." Because if I was with a woman and I hurt her, I'm single by the way. I hit my line. Um, if I was, with a girl, I'm gonna treat her with the utmost respect.
Mm.
I'm not gonna sit here and like I don't know how dudes beat on women.
Mm.
To me, that's what.
Mm.
Because like you're telling me you're gonna smack the woman that carried your fucking child,
Mm.
fucking pussy,
Mm.
and like there's a lot to it, But the bottom line is we all need to strive within ourselves to do better each day.
Yeah.
Even if it's just you take 5 minutes of reflection time before you go to bed and you think, okay, tomorrow's fucking Friday, I'm gonna work on this problem, and then I'm gonna work on this. People don't analyze themselves enough. People always wait to be analyzed from the outside, and that's wrong.
Mm.
You have to have that self-awareness, and you can't just go on living life like, oh, people are just gonna let me know when I'm fucking up and then I can fix it. No, part of it is on you. Like if you are so ignorant to the fact that you don't even see your own bullshit, what the fuck are you doing?